Welcome to the Lion Live channel. Lions, let's get into this from the jump. This husband and wife pair are taking part in a social experiment that has to do with being honest with each other.
How long have y'all been together?
We've been together for what? Since 2003, really, but we've been married for 15 years.
That's good. Do y'all trust each other 100%?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe we test that theory.
Please.
maybe.
Notice how quickly he said yes, you can test that theory, while his wife took her time and said the truth, which is maybe, because she knows what's up.
Swap phones?
Huh?
Swap phones? Fine with that?
I gotta go get some stuff at the thing for my son.
She figured out what was about to happen and is now finding an excuse not to partake in the experiment. All kind of red flags should be going off for the husband, but it looks like everything is cool. Either that or he's an idiot.
I gotta go get some stuff.
She's just playing. That's the kind of
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's the kind of humor that she has.
My fault. Okay, we got, Okay, let's go to Snapchat.
I don't have Snapchat.
I know I got the messenger,
Huh?
What?
Messenger,
I don't have any.
He don't have any social media.
messages. Oh, we gotta go to her phone. You got
yeah.
Snapchat?
Yeah, she got
Not
Snapchat.
really.
She lies to her husband's face that she does not have Snapchat. The lights are supposed to be going off for this man at this point.
Not really.
Can we go to your phone?
For what?
It's for the interview.
Come on, do you want to do the thing or not? Do you not want to play the game?
I gotta go.
So you don't want to play the game?
What's the game? Tell me what the game is.
Now she wants to know what the game is. She knows what the game is. This is just a delaying tactic.
You gotta check your phone and see if you're faithful.
Right.
We are like 40 years old.
You heard that, Lions? She said, we're like 40 years old. What does being 40 years old have to do with being dishonest? This is just another delaying tactic.
I mean, but you never know.
That's exactly what she don't want to do. You see what's going on right now?
She acting weird.
Is that, huh? She's acting really weird right now.
Cause he don't have no social media. So that's why
Wait,
it's
you gonna use-
one-sided.
Here is another tactic. It's not fair. He does not have social media and I do. This wife has something to hide from her husband, period. If after 40 years you can't trust your wife, Lions, all I've got to tell you is this.
Get to the chopper!
Call your lawyer and get the paperwork started. No Lions. Let's look at this dysfunctional relationship here between Blueface and his, I don't know if his girlfriend or his wife, lady called Christean.
But is this what relationships look like when you were growing up?
You just gotta have an understanding. You gotta know what you're doing.
Like what?
Like when you were growing up, what did relationships look like? I never saw
I
my
didn't give a
parents
about the
together.
relationships we was growing up. Talking about this one right now, it's what it is. Babe, what you mean? You know,
When
think
you,
like you cared about anybody else's relationship.
I feel like everybody like to fight and make up, but like
Did you hear that, my Lions? He feels like everybody fight and make up. Lord have mercy.
when you were growing up, what did relationships look like in your house? Because I didn't see any. My mother was never with my father, so I didn't know what a relationship looked like.
I don't know, Mom.
I feel like you gotta be a backhand. I don't know what the
My mom fought every dude that I seen her with. I don't know.
So his mother fought every guy he saw her with. That is so sad. This means his mother was bringing in different men around her young son. If you are familiar with this Blueface fella, you will now understand why his relationship with this hyena is the way it is. He can thank his mother for a lot of that.
So every guy that she was with, she had a physical, like there
right, my
was a
dad
physical,
used to
No,
show
like,
her.
you know,
Yeah, I don't know what you think.
arguing or whatever.
Yeah, you know.
What the
one thing leads to
relationship?
another.
I mean, it's your future
I
mother-in-law.
feel like that's regular.
Who?
His mother is. If you marry him,
Out of state, out of mind,
if
baby.
you marry him, that is your mother. That is literally the
That's
woman that will be
fine.
walking. No, you already be
By
there.
Jesus.
You already
By
be at the
Jesus'
end of the
name.
altar. If you get married the way that you want, that will literally become your mother-in-law.
I'm gonna be so rich that don't even matter.
Okay, so you said you saw your mom fight every man that she was with. Do you feel like that helped? Like, did that change or like give you an idea of what relationships
No, you
look
gotta
like?
fight for love.
You've got to fight for love. That is the ridiculous explanation this hyena had for a question that was not even directed to her. You've got to fight for love.
This is what it is. A lot of people don't have maturity, so it is what it is. You gotta accept who people are. So me, I know, like, since I've been like, when I do fight him, why you laughing?
Lions, she said, when I do fight him. Okay? That's a problem. To fully understand the chaos in this young man's life, you will need to watch the full interview or not. Lions, you don't want your son to turn into a fella like Blueface, a man who does not have any idea what it means to be a man. Lions, stay in your children's lives, please. Let's listen to this lady here who's telling other ladies not to go on coffee dates.
Goddess Inner Circle. My name is Tasha. I'm your Women's Empowerment Specialist, where we do women's empowerment over here. So we're going to say no to coffee dates. So let's cut right to the chase. So you meet somebody online, because typically it's the men online who's going to ask you for.
No, Lions, stay away from online dating, okay? It's not the preferred method to meet a high quality woman. A truly feminine lady is not going to be online trying to find someone because she's already spoken for in the real world, and that's where you're going to find her. Women online are getting too much attention from various men folk who are from the bottom of the pile all the way to the top. And what happens when they get all the attention? It goes to their head, and this makes them feel like she's super valuable instead of what's really going on. And you know what's going on, right? They just want to get in the DMs for, hey,
Coffee dates. And he's going to ask you for coffee. And, this is unacceptable. And so you should know right off the bat, there should not be any discussions or debates. You're going to say no. You're going to kindly suggest dinner or something more appropriate.
She said she suggests something more appropriate. Now, what is inappropriate with a coffee date?
Or you're going to end that phone conversation and you're going to continue to the next gentleman who's interested in you. And the reason why we're not doing coffee dates is because we already know our value. You come to dating situations knowing your worth. You didn't spend, $200 on your perfume. Your lashes are at least $100. Your hairstyle, your makeup, your dress. You put your best foot forward as a woman, regardless. You go through life putting your best foot forward. So you should expect that a man who claims that he's interested in you to put his best foot forward. Coffee is not his best foot forward.
She's basically saying because a woman spends money to look nice, or what she considers nice, which is spending $200 on perfume, $100 on lashes, hairstyle, makeup, dresses, and all this other stuff, because she feels she spent all this money, then the man must spend something close to what the lady just spent to doll herself up for the date. This is no different than the woman saying, hey, I need a man who makes at least what I make in order for us to be together. Same exact thing wrapped up into the dating environment.
Coffee is his way of telling you he don't quite see the value in you yet. He don't really trust himself. He don't really trust women.
Lions, let me tell you what a date is, okay? A date is an appointment to meet someone at a specific time and place so you can get to know each other. It's not so that one person can spend all the money because the other person is all dolled up for the occasion.
That's a poor decision maker. That's a man who doesn't understand that high risk comes with high reward. High value, high caliber men understand risk.
It does not matter where you go to get to know the woman. I'll advise my lions, do not spend your hard-earned money on someone who may look hot, but you may never see again because the date was of low quality. If you meet a woman who's telling you this nonsense. You can take her to Starbucks. You gotta take her to this fancy restaurant uptown. You need to say, hey, it was nice knowing you. Bye-bye, and go on your way, okay? That's not a feminine lady. Now, let's talk about the happy wife, happy life phrasing I've been hearing for decades now.
What are your thoughts on the expression happy wife, happy life?
I think it's accurate.
This woman, of course, agreed to this happy wife, happy life nonsense as expected. Apparently, if the husband is miserable and the wife is happy, then it's all good. Men apparently do not have any need to be happy.
Why not happy spouse, happy house?
Okay, that's more accurate.
See what happened there, fellas? She now likes the happy spouse, happy house phrasing. Now, feminine women don't flip-flop. You know why? She knows a man's value is just as important as her value. She doesn't put one above the other. Let this lady take us into the end of this episode. Let's leave you guys on a good note, okay? This lady here obviously exercises common sense. And that's what we as Lion love. Run it.
It's both ways.
So why don't we have happy spouse, happy house?
I don't know. It's women who feel that they should just be happy and not.
Isn't that kind of selfish?
Yes, it is.
Isn't that relationship doomed to fail?
Yes.
Is marriage 50-50?
No.
Who carries more of the burden?
The man.
How so?
Well, if he's a working man, he's out in the field more working and taking care of the responsibilities of the home.
Lions, this lady just described who we are. Let's give her some cheers. Hold tight. Me gone again.